Welcome to another hard-hitting episode of the Callous Mind Talking Head Sportscast. This week I'm making my 2024 National Football League Week 15 picks. And before I do that though, I want to shout out an advertiser in today's video, which is Spartan Coins. As always, if you are looking to create your own custom challenge coins, custom lapel pins, or custom patches, be sure to check out Spartan Coins at spartancoins.com. All right, let me pause here for a second. Just reset here and get ready to disclose these delicious Week 15 picks. So Week 15 does actually have some pretty interesting matchups in it, and I'm kind of excited to see the outcome of some of these games because there are actually some pretty damn good ones. So as soon as I can get this damn thing to size right, then we'll get to it. I apparently don't know how to work a computer anymore or something, I guess. So, all right, so my 2024 National Football League Week 15 picks are as follows. Thursday being today, December 12th, 2024, features the Los Angeles Rams visiting the San Francisco 49ers in a classic NFC West matchup. I believe the 49ers could win this game. I also believe the Rams can win this game. I'm just going to go ahead and pick the Rams here just because I feel like they're a little healthier than the 49ers. And obviously the Rams are not the Chicago Bears, whom the 49ers just whooped. And the Rams are coming off of a big win against the Buffalo Bills. So we'll see if they're carrying any momentum forward. I kind of think maybe they will be. And with this being a key divisional game, as it were, the Rams could do their part in snuffing out any remaining hope the 49ers may have in the division. So I'll take the Rams here against the San Francisco 49ers. So some of these games start with the Kansas City Chiefs visiting the Cleveland Browns. And this is actually a pretty interesting game here because, you know, Cleveland's jumped up and bit some people. I think Kansas City's been living on the edge in a lot of their games. We all know that. And, you know, that's a kind of a bad combination when you're playing somebody who's snippy like the Browns can be, and you've been playing close to the edge. But I'm going to go ahead and give the Chiefs here the nod. You know, they got Patrick Mahomes and a variety of supporting cast there, which they always seem to find a way to get it done. So I'll take the Chiefs on the road at the Browns. The next game is the Cincinnati Bengals visiting the Tennessee Titans. And I'm going to take the Bengals on the road here, coming off that win against the Cowboys on Monday Night Football. I think they carry that momentum, and I don't think Tennessee's that good of a team anyway. So I'll take the Bengals on the road here. The next game features the Washington Commanders visiting the New Orleans Saints. And I like the Commanders here. I have questions about the Saints' offense. And I think the Commanders are actually a pretty good team. And they're still, you know, trying to make their way into the playoff hunt or hold their position there anyway. And so I'll take the Commanders on the road against the Saints. The next game features the Baltimore Ravens visiting the New York They Might Be Football Giants. And they are certainly not football giants this season. So having said that, I will take the Baltimore Ravens on the road to get the win at the New York Giants. The next game features the Dallas Cowboys visiting the Carolina Panthers. This game is kind of a coin toss for me because I actually feel like Carolina's been playing people tough. They've been continuing to play hard and been challenging their opponents. The Cowboys could very well go on the road here and take a loss in Carolina, and that wouldn't surprise me a bit, but I'm going to go ahead and pick them boys. So I'll take the Cowboys on the road at the Carolina Panthers. The next game features the New York Jets visiting the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I got to say, I could see a scenario where the Jets go in here and win this game for sure. But unfortunately, I can also see a scenario where the Jets go in here and lose this game. And so Jacksonville is coming off, that ugly win against the Titans, right? And I'm just going to go ahead and roll the dice here with Jacksonville. I mean, why the hell not? Both these teams are hot garbage. It's just who's going to be the less smelly hot garbage, I guess. And so I'll take the Jags at home against the Jets. The next game features the Miami Dolphins visiting the Houston Texans. And if Miami hopes to keep their dimming playoff hopes alive, then they're going to have to get this win in Houston. Houston hasn't been as dominant as of late. And this is actually probably a good preview of a playoff matchup, quite honestly, because if the Dolphins were to make the playoffs, they're not going to win their division. They're going to have to go on the road, and so they could theoretically go to Houston. So, not a bad place to play inside of anyway, right? So I'll take the Dolphins on the road at the Houston Texans. The next game features the Indianapolis Colts visiting the Denver Broncos in the battle of houses, as it were. And I'm going to give the nod here to the Denver Broncos because they're still trying to challenge for a playoff spot at home. They're playing at home in Mile High. And so I give the nod here to the Denver Broncos at home against the visiting Colts. The next game features the Buffalo Bills visiting the Detroit Lions. Give me 1 second here while I get a drink. All right, so the next game was the Buffalo Bills visiting the Detroit Lions. This may be the game of Week 15 right here. This is a potential Super Bowl matchup. And but Buffalo is coming off what I consider to be an ugly win, or an ugly loss to the Rams. And the Detroit Lions are not pushovers by any stretch of the imagination. So I will take the Lions at home to get the win against the visiting Bills. And this next game probably serves as the game of Week 15. Would be the Pittsburgh Steelers visiting the Philadelphia Eagles in a battle of Pennsylvania. I think the Steelers go here and get it done. This is also, quite honestly, a potential Super Bowl matchup. But I'll take the Steelers on the road at the Philadelphia Eagles. The next game features the New England Patriots visiting the Arizona Cardinals. And this selection is not so much about my faith in the Arizona Cardinals, but it's about my lack of faith in the New England Patriots. I don't think the Patriots are that good, although they have risen up and bitten some people right directly on the ass. And they would certainly be capable of doing that to this Arizona Cardinals team that is reeling after losing 3 straight as well. But I'm going to go ahead and look for Big Red to hold serve here at home and get a win against the visiting New England Patriots. The next game features the Tampa Bay Buccaneers visiting the Los Angeles Superchargers. And the Chargers are still battling for a playoff spot of their own, as are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, even though Tampa, I believe, currently leads the NFC South because of Atlanta's loss last weekend and because of their win. But regardless of that, they still need to keep winning. So I'm going to take the Tampa Bay Bucks on the road here to get the win at the Chargers. The next game features the Green Bay Packers visiting the Seattle Seahawks. And I got to say, this is a super interesting game, in my opinion, as well. Because Seattle's been playing good. Green Bay's been playing good. This is, obviously also a potential playoff matchup here. I could totally see this scenario unfolding. So I'll take the Packers here on the road to get the win at Seattle against the 12th man. And then Monday night features 2 games. Those are the Chicago Bears visiting the Minnesota Vikings in an NFC North matchup, and the Atlanta Falcons, or aka the Dirty Birds, visiting the Las Vegas Raiders. And in this NFC North matchup, I'm going to go ahead and take the Minnesota Vikings. I think they are clearly a good team, and probably any other year they would be leading that division. but it just so happens to be their unfortunate luck that they're in the same division as the Detroit Lions. So the Lions lead the way in the North, but the Vikings are still battling for a playoff spot as well, because they're not going to win the division. So I'll take the Vikings at home against the visiting Chicago Bears. And then in the other game, I haven't done this in a while, but I'm going to take the Raiders. The Raiders and Desmond Ridder at home against the visiting Dirty Birds of Atlanta, and also Desmond Ridder's former team. So hopefully the Raiders can get back in the win column. I'm not sure that I want that to cost them the number 1 or number 2 pick, which I don't. I would like to see them take Cam Ward, I think. So I think they'll need at least the number 2 pick in the draft. But I would really like to see them win this game. And that's my Week 15 predictions right there. So I want to thank everybody for taking some time and spending it with me here today. I do sincerely appreciate it. Let me look out here and see no chat. Adam's not watching, so that's disappointing. Oh my God, my live audience, where are you? Now, but in all seriousness, I do thank you all for watching. Thanks for spending some time with me. As always, your viewership is very important to me. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Please be good to yourselves and each other. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next Tuesday. God bless.